of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
What up, YouTube fam? Welcome back. Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me just get Discord up here. Happy Tuesday, people. Happy Tuesday. First Asian session of the week. First and last Asian session of the week, actually. I'm going to be trading Asia once this week because I am actually now moving house on Thursday. So it'll be too much of a rush for me to set up the desk on Thursday. So on Thursday, I may actually do a London stream instead. If I can't make Asia, I may do a London instead on Thursday. So get that in the diary. Get it noted. Let me just get Zoom up for the guys. How many people we got in here? We got in 10 people on YouTube so far. Guys, where is everyone today? Is everyone sleeping? Share the link. Share the YouTube live stream link with everyone you know. So watch this Furu trade live. Asia stream. Everyone. Well, we're a couple of minutes early, so I'll let a few more people join in before we start breaking everything down. I'll let the Zoom guys come in as well. Let's see what we got here. Long higher lows, short lower highs. Miguel, good morning. Aaron, how are you doing? Miguel, I'm good, thank you, man. I'm good. Hope you're doing well as well. I got a busy week. Busy week. Got a lot of moving to do. I just signed a lease for a new house, so I'm leaving Brisbane. So I got a pretty busy week, man, but it's good. A new road, new chapter. Well, FX, let's go, sir. Let's go. Well, hope you got a new account topped up. We're ready to go. Ready to go. Go 2 seconds. Hope you're well, man. I'm doing good, thank you, man. I'm doing good. Julia, hello, good luck. Thank you. Rest in peace. Gold barely moved during the Asian session. Well, I guess it's been an absolute coincidence that we've caught bangers the past 3 months on YouTube. 800k topped up with funding down, ready to go tonight. Good man, that's what we like to hear. I actually posted on my story a couple of days ago because it was this time like 2 or 3 years ago that I actually got a funding talent payout, which is pretty funny. I was going through my old deal payments and I saw that there was funding talent on that. I thought it was pretty funny. Alright, let me just let the Zoom guys in. Select mic. Hey, wait, what? Cool. All right, Zoom guys in. Let me just share at my screen. How many people got on YouTube? 14 people, guys. Look at that. We got to hit 10 likes. As soon as we hit 10 likes, we'll start sharing the screen. Quant Tower's fire. Yeah, Quant Tower looks good, man. I might have to switch to Quant Tower soon. Let me look. I was looking at NinjaTrader, but Quant Tower looks good, yeah. Quant Tower does look good. Hi, hello. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Zoom guys. What up? Yeah, Quant Tower does look good. It looks pretty simple to use once you got it all set up as well, actually. Which is nice. It looks pretty clean. Almost looks like TradingView. Yeah, it looks good. I have to find a video how to set it up. Ninja's so good, but so complicated. Ah, see, I thought Ninja was going to be easier. Maybe I'll give Quantower a go. So is Quantower just a platform, or where is it? Let me get another website. Quantower.com. Yeah, meet the Quantower multi-asset endangered platform for any trader to start. Yeah, nice. So if you use that as the platform, then who do you use the broker? AMP, Topstep. See, I've heard dodgy things about AMP. Maybe they're good. I don't know. All right, who we got on Zoom? We got one more people joining. Right, we're starting 1 minute. We'll start at the hourly close. We got a few more people just coming into Zoom. So before I start breaking down the charts, will everyone join in? Yeah, I have to check out Quantower. Look at that, 11 likes on YouTube. All right, let's do it. Let me start breaking this all down. I think I have to reset this up. Yeah, I do. Trading view. All right. Let me just bring this over like this. All right, that'll do. All right, let's start breaking it down. Let's have a look at the daily close on gold. Gold had a lovely rip up in the US session. For you guys on Zoom, we gave all these liquidity highs that all got completely smashed yesterday on gold. All got completely grabbed from when we were trading back down at these regions. That's like a 65 pip move, which was just absolutely insane. So let's get rid of these now. These have all been liquidated. A very, very nice move. The daily was probably pretty doji or pretty bearish. Let me have a look on the futures actually. Let's do it on the currency. Most of you guys are still trading the currency, so let's do it on the currency for now. So on the daily time frame on gold, yeah, still gold to me shows signs that we may still push up. You know, we're still rejecting the support like 1933 to like 1930. We are trading below 1950 again, which is pretty huge. 1950 is a big level. Excuse me. We got Carl joining. But yeah, we haven't yet grabbed Friday's high. So Friday's high to me leaves a lot of liquidity now. Whether or not we grab in the Asian session, it's unlikely. But Friday's high up here in the London or US session looks like a nice level to come and grab. So Friday closed bullish. Yesterday's flip back bearish. It hasn't engulfed the previous. So to me, this still could see a push higher. Let me just see the chat here. Bless you, thank you. So these highs have all been grabbed. You know, we've come back up, respected this level, kind of pushing lower. So we're kind of on the 4 hour time frame on gold. I want to do my 4 hour levels here. Let's go down to the futures chart. Yes, the 4 hours kind of trapped back in this little range. So you have this big resistance here. And then you've also got this big support here as well. So yeah, we got gold kind of trapped in this level. If we go down to the hourly, see what's going on here for Goldie. So that's Friday's high that we could see grab. This is the whole NFP move, which was just absolutely an insane move. Let's just adjust this a little bit, somewhere like that. Looks pretty nice. The hourly is just closed, so we pushed up towards the end of the session yesterday, crept back down, pulling up. So yeah, I think gold can come and retrace some of this move. Let me just get rid of that. You know, we may see this little double bottom here potentially grabbed before a potential push higher, or if we break this and actually re-break lower, then you could short gold potentially down into there. So gold is in a bit of a range today. So whether or not we get some volume in this Asian session, we'll have to see. We've already liquidated the highs, which is quite nice. As you grab the highs, broke back into the range, still respecting resistance. So if it starts to break down, yeah, I do think there's the potential to short it down into these lows, only if the pip amount's worth it. So 10 pips is not worth it. But let's watch out for this double bottom. If we can get a setup where it's worth taking, we'll consider it. So that's kind of what we got going on the 30. Let's just have a look at this 15-minute time frame. So I haven't even adjusted these levels. These same levels as yesterday. So gold's still, yeah, trapped within these two levels that we were trading in London. And when we were trading in these levels in London, it gets very, very messy. So let me just adjust this resistance just a little bit there. 15, yeah, 15 is kind of trapped in there for now. We'll just go down to our 5-minute chart here. So we grab the highs, pushed lower. We have this bigger support sitting, yeah. So that double bottom on the currency chart at 1933.7 is a very nice level. Now you can only really short into it if the pip amount is worth it. You don't just want to take a short for the sake of it because you've got a double bottom. If you can get a risk to reward that's worth shorting into it, then amazing. Could be looking for something. Could be looking for something into that. You know, gold can come and retrace more of this move. Kind of got this little inch of 5-minute support there as well. 30 minutes in a pretty tight range. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. Let's have a look at the news today. So we've got a lot of news on Thursday, I believe. Let me see the calendar. USD, yeah, so we've got CPI on Thursday, unemployment claims, and then on Friday we have core PPI, which is going to be very big, very, very big. Good morning, people. Good morning, man. Nice little double bottom lower time frame. Yeah, nice, man. Yeah, I just spotted that as well. If that's the same one you're looking at, that's very nice, man. 5 minutes just closed nice and bearish there. You know, finally breaking back below that level. You need more of a top wick to be able to short this. Did you leave a double top there? No. So you just grabbed. So that's quite nice. On the currency chart there, first 5 minutes of this hourly, we've wicked up, re-grabbed the highs and actually broken back below this little support here, now pushing lower. If this was to give more of a top wick first, you could consider some aggressive shorts down into that. 200 lots. Looking for a run if we see 1934 again. 1934, yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah, come back down. Yeah, even come back down to. So if we do get the shorts, you know, we will be overall targeting somewhere down here. It'd be a very small little intraday play. Why the fuck is this working? Be like potential 13 pips, nothing huge, but we'll consider it. Give me 2 seconds, guys. So I just got people coming to collect some stuff today because I'm moving out, so I have a lot of shit to get rid of. Signed the lease on Friday and have to be out of here by Thursday. Well, picking up the keys tomorrow, but I've got to be half out of here by Thursday. So the trading station will be last to go. Be the very last thing to go. But yeah, let's just see. Let's see how this first 15 minutes of the session is going to close. Had an aggressive push up, aggressive push back down, retrace this entire move. Message around 3 p.m. Alright. How many people are going here? 36 people in. Everyone's sleeping today in the Asian session. So we got no top wick on this current 5, so I can't really short this just yet. I would have wanted to see this pull up for a little bit and then kind of retrace. But this is okay. 15 minutes trying to break out a little bit here. Did we grab these highs? Yeah, we just grabbed them highs as well. But yeah, this range on gold on the 15 it is very, very tight. It's very, very tight. How many is it? From the highs to lows, it's 17 pips. So yeah, we're pushing down now. Kind of want if I was in this short, I could have would have already been break even. Let's just see how this 5 is going to close. See if we can come back up. If this 5 closed nice and bearish, I want to see the previous 5 high get liquidated, then to potentially roll it back down into this double bottom. Stops would have to go above here. Good afternoon, traders. Aaron, what's going on, Brian? Good to have you back, man. Good to have you back. Let me just get your account up here. Ah, no, she's pushing. She's pushing. So if anyone did take that short, you'd already be at break even. So now we have to be careful of now jumping back into the shorts. So I wanted to get short. I wanted to get short here for a very small little scalp, down into here. But it's not looking like we're going to get it just yet. The reason we haven't jumped in is because there's no top wick in this current 5. So if there's no top wick, then we can't jump in the shorts just yet. But it's still early days. We're only 9 minutes in. We've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. So if the 15 does break this level, then yeah, you may see a pushback down into like 1969.5 looks like a pretty nice level. Antonio's joining. What's these alerts? Let me see what's going on here. Alright, so if this can come back up and re-grab the previous 5-minute high without creating a bottom wick and grabbing the lows, I would consider some shorts. Probably going to do it straight away. We can do it straight away. Respect this low, grab this high, and I'll short from there down into there. And you have an even nicer rest of the world. Now you go, so you're breaking the low. Yo, Antonio, what up, man? What up, what up? How's it going, man? How's it going? But for you guys on YouTube, remember I posted the futures position sizing video. So you guys have been asking me a lot about futures position sizing, so I did a whole video on it. So you guys understand it properly. So you know what position sizing you're taking and how much you're actually risking in futures. Let me just share. How's everything looking today? Antonio, I wanted to grab this short down into this double bottom, but this 5-minute here closes no top wick, so I couldn't jump in it unless you were to take it straight off the rip. But in the Asian, it's not very smart. But yeah, we've it's a very tight range, but we've liquidated the highs, but now coming back down to liquidate this double bottom. There's a double bottom on every single chart. Before this push back down, we've wicked up, grabbed the previous 5, and completely now broken this support. So trying to see if we can get just a very small little scalp back down into there. Jimmy, on top step, it will be GCZ. GCZ3, Z for December. So let me see. What's going on? Jimmy's on that late night shift. What time is it? What time is it there, Jimmy? Yeah. GCZ3. GC Gold Z December 3/23. Holding. Yeah, she's holding for now. But full margin, correct. I need a new Lambo daily driver. Yeah, full margin today. Only ever full margin. Scared money don't make money. Cheers, no worries, Jimmy. What time is it there, Jimmy? Is it like, what, 1 a.m.? 1 a.m. I think? 1 a.m. in London, 8 p.m. in New York, 9 a.m. in Tokyo. Look at that. Boys are on the early morning grind. What happened? You didn't get back to me yet because it's fucking sold. Go away. Fucking people ask me stupid questions. One of the most annoying thing is selling things on Facebook and giving things on Facebook away for free, and you still get people asking you stupid questions. Fucking hell. Hey, good morning. Settled in Sunshine Coast already? No, not yet, man. Moving, so I'm grabbing the keys tomorrow. Moving some stuff up tomorrow, then I'll be moving in on Thursday, man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good. Got a nice house right in front of the beach. Literally, I walk to the beach from my garden, so it's a pretty nice spot. We got very lucky with this one. No stop loss, of course. I mean, I'm going to hit full TP. Yeah, so at some point, if currency's always ranging, at some point it's going to come back to you. If you keep stacking up positions, yeah, eventually, man. Absolutely. It's 1 a.m, bro. Back in the UK for a bit, yeah. It's not fun, man. That's not fun, Jimmy. So it looks like gold has just completely hit our TP. You know, it was a very small move, but it still would have been, you know, like a very quick, like, so we would have had stops there. So to liquidate these lows, you know, it would have been like a very quick, like, 10 pips scalped, runners back down into like 13 pips. A very nice little quick 1.5 risk reward. So if you were in this, you'd be at break even now anyway. You won't secure until you liquidate these lows. So if it does still come back out, but back up without grabbing these lows, amazing. I'll still re-enter. But on the futures chart, these lows are actually already been getting grabbed. So you guys can see here, it's already getting grabbed, which is pretty interesting. Futures chart's grabbing the lows. The currency chart hasn't yet grabbed it. But yeah, that was a quick little scalp I wanted. They're very small moves. Like I say, there's going to be much bigger moves to come. But I would have just liked to see if we get a quick scalp there. How's the yen looking? Grab the highs, push on the lower. Still, if we can still come back up and liquidate this 5-minute high, I'll still consider some shorts. To me, these lows in the currency chart still need to be grabbed. 15 minutes close nice and bearish now. Currently retesting this level. So there's still some more downside opportunity. The only other place I can consider some sells, again, is back up here. We come and liquidate that previous 5-minute high without grabbing this low. I will consider some sells. Stops will go above this high here if we're lucky enough to get the quick wick up. So you have a stop loss of like 7 pips and you got targets down into 15. But let's see. So we're pushing up nicely. The 30's back round at that 30 support, so 30 still got 30 minutes till it's going to close. 5 minutes stalling a little bit here. I think you're going to see the 5-minute wick up a little bit more. But yeah, we called a huge move on gold last night. Gold was so simple last night because it just had so many double tops to come and grab. Literally double top, as we said, I didn't take any of this short in London. And at some point you know that all of these highs are going to get grabbed. So once you start breaking above these levels on like the 15 around here, 15 breaks above the level of nice volume, creates the bottom weight, you take the break of the highs. That right there on gold up into them highs is huge. 55 ticks, that's massive. Absolutely huge. You trade that with 10 contracts, that's a $5,000 trade. Just very simple, 15-minute close bullish, lots of 5-minute liquidity highs to come and grab. So, like we were saying on the stream yesterday in London, anyone who's like shorting, you know, there was another one even there. Anyone who's shorting here is going to have stops there. Anyone who's shorting here is going to have stops there. So there's going to be stops or break even above there. So liquidity above all of these highs gets completely ripped and then completely rips back down. So it was a lovely, lovely run yesterday. Lovely run. Come on, Goldie, come and grab some highs. Give us some more highs now. Give us more of a topic than that. Man, I need to start fucking people messaging me. Let me turn this off. Why you got the in up there with gold? I just looking at like I use these three charts here for gold, the 5, 15, and 30, and this chart I just kind of use for anything. So if there's any other pairs that you guys want me to run over, maybe that's what I kind of use this chart for. Use this chart for anything really. Trade you took it in New York. Yes, I took a scalp like 30 minutes into the New York Open. I'm not really trading New York much this week just because I'm very busy with packing. I'm mainly trading London with the community. But yeah, I had a very quick scalp on gold last night. Sorry, not on gold. On the Dow. Very quick scalp, but it's a very nice play. All I needed was a little scalp. Yeah, come on, grab some highs. Come on, Goldie. 15 can wick up a little bit more here. Do you trade head and shoulders on the daily? Is this one? Yeah, George, head and shoulders. Amazing pattern. Textbook pattern still work to this day. One of the only head and shoulders is probably one of the only price action patterns that still works as well as it does. Head and shoulders are amazing, yeah. Especially on gold. Gold loves head and shoulders. So this whole move down on gold is into our head and shoulders, into our inverse head and shoulders. So this is what I was mentioning to the guys in the community is I gave this level. Where is it? Maybe it looks better on the currency. Where was it? Was it on the 4 hour? Or was it on the hourly? I can't remember where it was. No, sorry, daily. Yeah, so on the daily, yeah. So we were talking about this left shoulder, head, right shoulder. When gold was trading all the way above here, to come back down and create that right shoulder. Or was it on the weekly as well? Yeah, here, yeah. So since all the way up here, we knew gold was going to come back down. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So now you've got a nice inverse head and shoulders. The more gold starts to reject from here, you know, you'll start to see gold potentially push back up. So yeah, gold loves head and shoulders formations. Absolutely loves them. So yeah, good spot, George. Good spot, man. Head and shoulders are very good on gold. It's probably one of the only real kind of retail chart patterns that I really look at these days, to be honest. But yeah, got gold, head and shoulders, textbook. There's a few others, but yeah, head and shoulders is good. And I'm revamping the entire course for the community guys as well. So it's going to take me a while to finish it because there's so much I want to include. But I'm revamping the entire thing just based on pure price action, and head and shoulders is going to be part of that. But you know, I don't trade head and shoulders like most retail traders do. Most retail traders will see head and shoulders and wait for the break of the neckline. I'm kind of in and out before then. Well, if you then do break the neckline, then you can leave runners, but I'm kind of in and out before then. Could you do a video on how you place a trade on Tradeovate and move your stop loss? Yeah, you'll be able to. I'll show you as well. If I take a trade today, I'll share my screen. I'll show you me taking my trade, but I have it here. You know, so I'm trading 10 contracts on gold. So if I ever want to put in like a buy stop, I literally just go here, buy stop, and that's my order in. If I want to move it, I just drag it on this side, and that's it in. If you want to set a TP, then you got to do a sell limit to sell back your 10 that you're buying here. And if you want to exit all, close all. You can market execute here as well. Tradeovate is super simple. It's really simple. It's really clean as well. Literally just a click of a button, you go on ordering. Or a click of a button, you can be buying or selling. Too many people these days try to trade on their phone and just waste too much time. By the time you open your MT4, you go onto the pair, you put in your lot size, you click a button, you've already wasted fucking 5 minutes. I go on here, I press a button, and I'm in a trade. Seconds. To take a trade, it shouldn't take more than 2 clicks. So this gold is, gold on the 15, it's broken this level, currently created top wick retesting. I really want to see if we don't grab, this high. I think we're at least going to grab these highs before a potential push lower. So as long as you don't break these lows, these highs, I'll still take shorts from around these regions down into these lows and all the way back down into here. So as long as you don't close below these lows or grab this double bottom, if gold can come back up and retrace these levels, I'm still going to look to play this range. It's a very tight range, but we can scalp a quick 10 pips and the risk reward is worth it. We'll take it. And 10 pips is a first target as well. If it keeps running, you never know, you may see gold all the way back down at that. So if you get shorts from around these regions, could be a potential 20 pip trade. So now breaking the lows. But yeah, there'll be no Asian stream on Thursday. That's the day that I'm going to be moving, so I'm not going to have everything set up by 10 AM Brisbane time. But I'll have everything set up by the London session, so I'll be on for London instead. I have one set up, 1 to 1.5 risk reward setup. Should I keep trade with that, or should I improve and try for more profits? Well, you don't really base a trade off profits. You base your risk to reward and you base your profits off whatever the market gives you. So if you have a first TP, and there's nothing wrong with trading, if you just trade a 1-to-1, I know people who trade very profitably just trading 1-to-1. So there's absolutely nothing that don't be fooled on Instagram by these people who are trading 1-to-10s all the time. Is it possible? Yes. Is it recommended for people who are just getting into trading? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If in my journey when I first started I had worried less about trying to squeeze out the biggest risk to reward, I would have been consistent a lot more quicker, because you try and squeeze out the tightest stop loss and you want to smash your challenge in one trade. But if you let your trade breathe and you get consistent 1-to-1s because you're consistently calling market direction well, amazing. You can refine when you come with time. But yeah, don't just say to yourself, no, I'm going to let this run because I want to squeeze out more profits. I get out of a trade when the market tells me to get out of a trade. Something that to take me from going to making $1,000 in a trade to $3,000 in a trade, I don't do anything different. I don't manage any different. I just get out when the market tells me to get out. Yeah, good strike. Yeah. So if you're trading 1-to-1, you obviously have to have a good strike rate. You gotta have a good win rate. And if you're trading gold, like it's not really that hard to be able to call market direction well on gold. Like you see here, even in this little tiny move, we've just called this very, very quick. What is this already hitting a 1-to-1? It's already hitting a little 1-to-1 there. So as long as you can do this consistently and well, there's nothing wrong with 1-to-1s. And just because your first TP is in 1-to-1, you could lock in a stop loss in a profit at like 1-to-1. And the more the trade runs, the more you trail your stop loss, and the more that risk reward grows. And the more you start to bring down your stop loss, the more that risk reward improves. So for me, risk reward is not fixed. Everyone goes, "What's your risk reward?" It's like, well, it changes. It changes in every single scenario, in every single trade. What may start out as a 1-to-2 or a 1-to-3 may turn into like a fucking 1-to-5. It changes as the trade progresses. Risk reward should never be fixed. Risk reward should never be fixed, and like monetary targets and pip targets should never be fixed either. So look at that, I'm pushing down now, motherfucker. So yeah, look at that. This damn move. So if we were in this, if anyone did take this, just trail stop above the previous 5. If it runs, you can just trail more. I didn't manage to get in this because I wanted to see these highs grabbed or this high give a top wick to be able to short this. But it's okay, we got time. Gold's not really done anything. This is just a very quick, pre-move scalp that I wanted to hedge us quite well on the day, but it's okay. My setup gives me more than 60% early past 1 year GU, 10 pips, 15 pips TV. Yeah, amazing. Amazing, nothing wrong with that. Don't let anyone tell you that's bad. You say it on social media and you have people laugh at you. These people are clowns. Don't let anyone tell you that's not good. That is good. Sellers are pushing, yeah, pushing, man. 15-minute broke, retesting, rebreaking the lows, pushing lower. Kind of already wanted to be in this short, to be honest, but that's okay. My risk reward is 1-to-1. Then it's all about management. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly the same as me. You may start off at a 1-to-1, but then as you manage your trade, as the trade breaks down, your risk reward improves. And yeah, the amount of profit you take out of the markets is never fixed. You never say, on this trade I'm going for 15 pips, or on this trade I'm going for 20 pips. If the markets give you 20 pips, amazing. If the markets only give you 10, amazing. All you can do is take out what the markets give you. So like I say, I may have a $1,000 day, I may have a $3,000 day, but the times that takes me from going from 1,000 to 3,000, I don't do anything different. Your videos help me a lot. Good job. In a trade, no, man, I wanted to be in this short. I was just saying that I was looking to get in this short here, shorting down into that double bottom. But on this 5 here, there was no top wick. So unless you would just take it as soon as the candle closes, which I don't do in the Asian session off the rip, but it's just open push down. You know, it's a very small move. You know, I think we can see it push down to there for 14 pips. But I just want that little pre-market scalp. But yeah, I just do think we're gonna see a bigger move than this. But it was nice just to be able to call. You know, what was that? What are you hitting? Like a very, very quick. You know, like 1.5 risk reward little scalp just there. So. Have you taken a trade this morning? No, not yet. I just jumped on with you guys here as well. It's only 10:30 in the morning here. I only got up like an hour and a half ago. Why you shift London session to Asian session stream? So I still trade London. So we trade in the London session community every single day on YouTube twice a week. It's just for the days where, you know, I'm here at home and it's 10 a.m. You know, if I want to watch a bit of Asia, then I'll watch it and I can stream with you guys as well. Yeah, we have had some great trades in Asia, to be honest. We've had some very good trades. So 30 minutes just flipped nice and bearish there. Unless this 5-minute can completely rip up, sorry, 15 can come up and grab that previous 15 top wick, I will still look to potentially take this back lower. But that 30 close is really nice there. 5 minutes starting to reject, but look at that 30 close. These are the charts that matters. This is the chart for execution. So this chart, look, like you can just see this as execution, and these charts here are for bias. So you don't manage your trade off this chart. You manage your trade based off these two charts, but this chart here is purely for execution. 8:30 will confirm. Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. I love water. No, I'm trying to get my coffee in. To be fair, I'm having a coffee early today. I've all of a sudden stopped drinking coffee within like the first 2 hours of waking up. But this morning I needed it. I stayed up till like 2 a.m. last night packing and woke up at like 9. So I needed a coffee this morning. Good morning, sir. Make some bread. Absolutely, Mark. We're getting some bread, and we almost just had a little 14 pip scalp. Mark's in the chat. So Mark caught. Here it is. Mark caught these lovely longs that we were talking about in the community. Up into these highs, up into this high. Mark caught a lot of this move, and it was an absolutely amazing move. Mark closed like what, $900 on the day, trading like 1 to 2 contracts, which is fucking fantastic. I made like $900, but I had to trade fucking 15 contracts, so Mark's the real winner there. Yeah, good man, good man. If I had traded that, if I had taken the same move as Mark did with, he did with 1 contract as I did with 15, it would have been like a 15, what, like a 9k day. So good job, Mark. Mark absolutely crushed that move up. So simple. The boys are, since everyone's moved to futures, have been having way fucking better results because the execution is so much better. Don't flip bearish just yet, Goldie. I would love to see this 15-minute high get grabbed. You could see a flip of this current 15, so you may even drive back down into here now. But the stop loss, hard stops is going to have to be like 20 pips. I mean, it's not huge, but in the Asian session, it's not really. It's not. It's a bit too big. Location, please. It's fucking sold. What are you talking about? Come on, Goldie, wick up a little bit more. You know, you could even see a flip of this current 15. Stops maybe above here. It's very tight, it's very risky because you could grab a little bit more liquidity in Asia. That's what you typically see, but you may see it drive lower. Drop a like on the stream, legends. Yeah, run up them likes, guys. We're trying to take over this Asian session stream. I've already just given a quick like 1.5 risk to reward trade there. If anyone took it, I didn't. But if you guys did take it, it's a very nice little scalp. So we're already given too much value when gold has literally done nothing. We've already given a 1.5 risk to reward. Obviously, I'm not going to claim it because I didn't take it. But it is nice to see the little scalp. Good day, Aaron. What's your thoughts on direction pushing higher or lower? Do you think there's a bit of retesting on 1930 level? Previous 1950. Love your work. What's going on, Daniel? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Good to have you on the stream, man. Good to have you on the stream. Let me take a look. We just see how this 5 minutes is going to close in 30 seconds, and I'll kind of give you what we're kind of looking at for today. But I think, off the top of my head, I think we're going to see gold come up and grab Friday's highs at some point. The daily's still trading around a nice level of support, rejecting the lows without really grabbing any highs. So for me on gold overall, in London or US, I think we're going to see these NFP highs get grabbed. So I've got these highs, where have I got these highs marked up? Well, nowhere apparently. Oh, there, yeah, sorry, these highs. These highs all the way up here, I think is going to be a nice target. Not today in Asia, I'm not going to get that big of a move in Asia. Whether we get it today, even in London or US, we'll see. But at some point, we're going to see Friday's highs get grabbed. On the daily time frame, gold is creating a nice inverse head and shoulders. This is nice actually, this is nice. If we can start, if this gold on the 15 here can start grabbing this previous 15 high, I would like to follow the momentum of this short back down into like, you know, 1968.5. 1968.5 seems like a nice level. That's already done it for me. If we can grab these highs and then flip back bearish, that would be juicy, and that would give us a very nice position. You know, from here down into here, again, amazing 20 pips, 2k trade, beautiful. What else should we have a look at? Remember guys, we can use this chart for absolutely anything. So for you guys on Zoom, if you have any other trades or futures or currencies that you're looking at, let me know. We can put it on here. We can do some analysis on this chart. This chart's just to do whatever. What was the price on NFP target? So the price on NFP target was Friday's highs, which is on the futures chart. I can't see it, it's in the fucking way. Get out of the way. Move. Don't do that. So NFP's highs was like around 1984 on the futures chart. Currently a little long on GJ. Oh, very nice, man. Very nice. How's this 5 minute closing? Oh, this. You may see this. I don't know if we're going to grab these highs. You may see this 15 flip bearish from gold. Oh, nice, Antonius. Nice push, man. Oh, very nice push. Look at that. 34 pips. Beautiful. Nicer push than gold. I think this. Did we just grab some 5 minute highs? Yeah. So you just grab some 5 minute highs. If you re-break these lows, I think you're going to see gold flip bearish from here. It's just the risk to reward is just a bit shit if I can short it from here. Because if you short it from here, you're going to have stops, you know, above that little high. But you kind of got to be managing at 3 pips. Oh, gold, 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 gold. Do you know how I can use NinjaTrader or another software with a broker that hasn't pip trading? I just want to test the waters and futures. I'll probably just set up on. I would just set it up on TraderVate. It'd probably be easiest, you know, for demo trading and practicing. I think TraderVate is pretty good for that. It's a very simple platform to use. You know, it's literally just clicking a button, you put in your orders, or you just click buttons up there. Once you've got it all set up like this, I did a video on it as well. It's probably one of the easiest to get up to when you're just starting in futures. Oh, look at gold, man. I just didn't want to take this 30 and 15 flip because I just don't trust that we're not going to come and grab some 15-minute highs just yet. And not the best entry, but I got in on the break of the previous 5, so just trying for a quick scalp. On this one, that's how. Did you get this one here? Or down here? First one? Like 9, 1, 8. Open with the most recent. Yeah, nice. Oh, even this one. This one's quite nice as well. Yeah, nice man. Bottom wick, re-breaking highs. Yeah, nice. Nice push. It's a lovely push on GJ. Like I say, it's a bigger push than gold. Good job, man. Good job. 18246. Let me see. 18246. Oh yeah, breaking that one. Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice. Yeah. See how that 5-minute closes. If that 5-minute doesn't close super bullish, you may see some little 5s, just a little wick of these 5s. But if you take the quick scalp, then amazing. So yeah, that's a good trade, man. Good trade. Good trade. So yeah, like we're almost coming down into where our short target would be if we got this little scalp. But like I say, you typically in Asia on gold see the biggest move coming between 11 AM Brisbane time, 2 AM London, 9 PM New York till the following hour. So I did want this little scalp before that move, but it's fine. We may have to just see how that goes. If you could only look at the futures chart on gold, would you? Or do you prefer a currency chart? It depends how long you've been watching it for. Because I've been watching this currency chart for like 5 years, it's hard just to go straight to futures. And because they just move slightly different in the sense of grabbing previous 5-minute highs and lows just that little bit more. And to me, that's really important. So if you're kind of new to trading gold, man, just focus on futures. Go straight to the futures chart. Straight in with the big dogs. Yeah, at some point, no, I will just be watching the futures, but until I kind of get used to the fact that the currency grabs highs and lows just that little bit more, I'm just kind of waiting till I get fully used to it. Yeah. Oh, my back. Yeah, I'm break even up. Good job, man. Good job. Good little scalp there, man. It's a really nice run up, actually. If anyone else did take that, look at that. It's a 50 pip run. That's amazing. So you look at this 5. So we're still stalling, you know, we've now grabbed the previous 15-minute low. So if we were going to have a complete reversal, we had to grab that. So that's kind of what I was looking to short into. Short into the 15 low. So if I was going to short from up here, the only way I can take shorts is if this low hadn't been grabbed. But because we've now grabbed the 30 and 15 low, we'll see. We will see. 56 people tuned in, guys. Remember, drop a little like for the stream. Get more people in here. Get that YouTube algorithm going. We're going to give the most value and most bank on any Asian stream today. You heard it here first. Same as always. We're here with the bank. And if anyone else does have any other, you know, what may seem as like basic or stupid futures questions, no question here is stupid, so ask away. You know, if I just make a little YouTube series on, you know, beginner's guided to futures or something like that, like I did on the position sizing one, then we can totally do that. Why am I on this? Okay. Wrong chart. Wrong chart. So if we did take this short, we probably would have got taken out of trailed stops. For like only 6 pips, yeah, so it's still a very, very small move. Very small move, but nice to cause such a little quick scalp in a very tight little range on gold. Let me sit down, I'm getting too old for this. Yeah, that's the reason this wall behind me is looking so bare, because I've taken everything off and everything's in boxes ready to go. Sweep volume is a bit better. Cheers. Sorry, man, I didn't know it was. Is it all good? I can turn it up if we need to turn it up if it's too quiet. Let me see. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Turning my hearing aids up a bit. Good man. Anything for the Asian bank? That's what we like to hear. Oh, there we go. We got 10 people on the Zoom as well. Look at that, 10 people showing up to the Asian session. Good shit, guys. That's what we like to see. We can't let everyone show up for nothing, so we got to take some bank, don't we? Now I wouldn't now short when we grab this 15 high because we've already grabbed the 15 low. So I would have liked to see the highs grab the short into the low, but because we grabbed the lows, you know, you may just see us break back above and start to push higher. But we'd have to see how that 30 is going to close. So you look at the hourly. Hourly is a big hourly support. But it's fine, you know, we've just seen, you know, even in these very tight ranges, we've just called a little 10 pip scalp. So we could have another little scalp as soon as we get a spike in volume. In either direction, I don't mind. The upside move would be nicer because I think once you clear these levels on gold, you could see a potential run all the way back up into here to retrace more of this move. So it would be nice, but I don't think gold really cares about what I think is nice. Or maybe it does, I don't know. I don't think so though. But if this 15, you know, does break back above here, and so does the 30, then you kind of got to fake out on the 15 and 30 and the hourly to be leaving a wick to push higher. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. As it stands, the 30 is trading below this level. So as long as you trade below this level, you just want to be sure. If you break back above, you can consider longs, but until that happens, trade what you see. Oh, good mate, just sounded a bit quiet before, but you must have tuned the volume. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries, maybe I just brought it a little bit closer. If you discovered a version of yourself when you initially began trading, how many years do you think it would? Oh, man. If you mean like if I'm the version now of when I was when I first started, oh, way further ahead. Way further ahead. I wasted 2 years in trading just going round and round in circles, looking for a secret strategy or a secret indicator or a secret plan that just didn't exist. Oh, this is quite nice on gold. You may see gold push up into some previous 15-minute highs. How many pips would that be from these current lows? From up into here, 6, up into there, 9, with stop loss down there. You may see this on gold now, actually. If it can push down more to where the risk reward would be worth it. Oh, too late. I was just about to say, you know, you can have a stop below that low. You got a nice little 3-pin pattern there to come up and re-grab the 15 highs. And then if it breaks back above, you know, you may get a bigger push. But I couldn't fucking get that in on time. Be trading like the banks, 100 contracts easy. Yeah, I'll be trading way bigger size by now. But yeah, I'd be much better. Like I said, it took me 2 years before I saw any sort of money from trading, and the main reason was because I just literally just went round and round in circles for 2 years, course to course, strategy to strategy, group to group, looking for some sort of secret indicator, or secret strategy, or secret formula that just doesn't fucking exist. I think people can come somewhat consistently profitable traders, you know, with good knowledge and good mentoring in a year. I've seen people do it quicker, I've seen people do it longer. Not that there should be a rush on how long it should take you, because even if it takes you fucking 5 years, in 5 years you have unlocked the skill to potentially be financially free for the rest of your fucking life. So 5 years all of a sudden doesn't seem like a long time. So although it took me 2 years, I personally wouldn't change a single thing, like in terms of my journey. All like the struggles I had to go through, I think all happened for a reason and have shaped me into the trader I am today. I've been through every single scam that you could ever imagine. And I'm in the process of making a YouTube video fully explaining my journey in more depth. You know, the struggles, the scams, the lost money, time I was a student, took out a loan to trade, blew it, absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. Yeah, I would definitely be way further ahead. I'd be trading way bigger size by now. I'm still very proud of where I'm at, but I'd be trading way bigger size by now. Oh, fucking hell. Come on, Gold, give us some volume, man. Give us some volume. So if anyone did take this, if there's 15 breaks new low, you probably want to be managing. We all been scammed? Yeah, we've all been scammed. You got to get scammed and you start your journey. I mean, you don't have to. There's some people who joined our Discord who have literally just started trading, which I think is fucking amazing. Like, I wish I had the opportunity to watch someone trade live every single day when I first started trading. Damn, I would be way further ahead, that's for sure. So I wasn't really a thing when I kind of first started because Furus can't trade live. You can't fake trading live. You know, I can trade like live like this and show you all the positions I take, show you, you know, the account here. And if anyone then still goes, well, it could be demo. Well then, if it's demo, then I'm trading demo and everyone else is making money. So yeah, to be able to watch someone trade live I think is very, very valuable. And I won't do these YouTube streams forever. I will the community, but I won't do YouTube streams forever. Yeah, a bit something would be bomb. Yeah, look, like I'm hoping to have it up by Sunday, man. Hoping to have it up by Sunday. So if anyone did take this little scalp, you know, you'd already want to be at break even. I wanted to get in this, but it kind of pushed too quick. But this is a nice potential reversal formation if this 15 can close bullish. Because we've liquidated the 15 lows, but we've not grabbed any 15 highs. So even long in this back up into here, and then the 15 re-breaks above this level, you've got a fake out and you may see it drive higher. But like I say, that literally moved way too quick. So it created an instant bottom wick without pushing higher. So the 15's just reclosed back bullish there. So 5 minutes kind of trading back above this little miniature level. Miniature level, I mean small level. Hit. We just get this off now. That double bottom is now being grabbed. So we're coming into the last 10 minutes of the hourly. So if you all of a sudden see price pushing bullish, then that 30 is going to break back above, and this is going to be a big hourly wick. Love 100k Wonga loan for extra capital. Maybe break even. 5 minutes kind of stalling, which is okay. The reason you'd want to be break even on this one now, because if the 15 comes to create a new low, then you see it probably drive low and you just wait for a better entry. Do I trade oil? No, not really. I have traded oil before in the past. More so, I used to swing trade it a little bit, but for day trading and scalping, no, I don't really like it. It personally just moves a bit. It just moves too weird for me. I just find gold moves a lot cleaner. I've swing traded a lot though. We've done a lot of banger swing trades on oil. I think actually even in the Telegram group, I shared like a 15% risk reward trade for free. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Can I search on Telegram? US oil. That'll take me a while to find it, but yeah, you'll be able to find it in there. Yeah, oh, I've got it. I did a video. I didn't even know I did a video on it. That was a video I did on it. That was probably one of the last times I traded a good a big oil trade. I haven't, but I haven't since I started, intraday trading and scalping. I haven't really traded it. So that little long there, you'd be out of that break even. 5 minutes kind of failing to give any real direction here. If you see this 5 foot bullish, you may see it have a nice little drive, but because we're 7 minutes away from the hourly, I will probably just wait for that hourly to close before jumping back in, because the hourly is going to kind of be the big decider here. It's going to be the main decider. I think a lot of people will probably be waiting for gold to clear this range before jumping in, but for me, this range could be big enough and more and worthwhile if we get a nice setup. Yeah, so you got 25 pips in the high, so I'll trade longs up into that if we get it. So the 15 still hasn't liquidated any previous 15 highs, so if we don't grab them, I still think you're going to see these grab pretty nicely. Same as that 30 high, so all of these 15 highs. This current 15, if it doesn't get grabbed now, break higher now, this 15, this 15, and this 15 are all levels of liquidity now. 70.5 up failure? Yeah, I think you see a push higher than that. Anyone who's trying to take shorts right now is probably going to try and take shorts in the break and retest of something like this. That's why I think you're going to see a lot more manipulation back up into these highs. Same as this current 30 high. So the 30 is, it's failing to break back above, but this 30 high is still going to be a level of liquidity. 6 seconds here. Look at the volume on this 30. Ooh, so 5 minutes just flip back bearish there. If you re-break these lows, you may drive a little bit. You'd want to see these respected in order to have this push back up into these highs. So this is the last 5 of the hourly now. So this 5 is going to be very important. Hourly is looking pretty bearish, which is nice. You're going to be finally closing. So we want a nice close like this. And you want to see some 15 liquidity grabs to then drive it lower. So we want this 5 to kind of either close bearish or stall around here to give that nice hourly closure, and then we can look. So as long as this 5 doesn't close too bullish, this is looking nice. This is looking real nice. And then yeah, you may see this push down into back down into here, and you kind of got this little intraday kind of left shoulder head come back down for that right shoulder. Before maybe seeing a push later on in the day. I don't think we'll grab. We grab yesterday's lows. Where was yesterday's low? Yeah, maybe. But anywhere around these regions is going to be big daily support. You may see this push back up into here. So you're re-breaking that 15 low now. So now it would be looking at this high. You may not see that grab. And either this high, or this high, and now all going to be nice levels, and this 30 high as well. Pushing? Nah, not yet. Let's move like 2 pips. The volume in this 5 minute is literally not even 2 pips. I'm just gonna wait for the close. So you're grabbing the previous 15 lows. So all we're really waiting for is this hourly close. As soon as we get this hourly close, we get a bit more direction, and then we're going to be looking to follow that momentum into this next hourly close. I think people got on 55 people tuning in. Look at that. Come on, go 3 more minutes. 2 more minutes here. Oh fuck! I need to go to fucking Bunnings and start painting walls. For fuck's sake! I got better shit doing than painting walls. I would have almost hit TP on that GJ trade, but managed it right and went to break even. Glad it's done to see some noise in the 1 hour. Yeah, it was probably a good shout, man. It's probably a good shout. So I think you got here. Yeah. It's like, it's very overextended here. So I think jumping alongs here, yeah, you kind of do have to manage aggressively. So that was good management, man. That's good management. Unless you got in longs from here, I mean, you'd already be out. But yeah, after that wick, coming to fill in. But yeah, if you got break even, that's good management, man. But glad I can call these plays now with this strategy, man. It's so simple. Yeah, good job, Antonio, man. Simple, man. Simple. Just playing liquidity and following momentum. It's as simple as that. You talking to yourself, lol? Yeah, I am. I have a lot to do today. I got a lot to do. So we didn't even know we were going to be moving out this quick. We didn't expect to get approved for this house so quick. So it's all been go. So having to break lease on my current house and pay for 2 rents, as well as moving out by Thursday, driving up, multiple trips up to the Sunshine Coast and back tomorrow. Yeah, we got a lot going on. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why you don't jump in the last 5 minutes of the hourly. So now this hourly is now going to be creating a bottom wick. So depending on how this closes, all of these 15-minute highs, like I said, are going to be levels of liquidity. And you're entering at 1836, but what's good? Yeah, they're ripped. Yeah, it's very overextended, especially for the Asian session. On the Asian session, you've seen GJ push like 60 pips, which is huge. So you kind of want to be taking that and be out, to be honest. I haven't traded GJ in a while, but that high was a nice level. You could have gotten the break of that high if you were obviously on the charts there, because that was the high that grabbed these highs. So if you re-break that high, you're going to see a drive. That's kind of something I think we've mentioned a few times now, like that. Because if this was a liquidity grab to break lower, you wouldn't need to see that high get broken. So if that high gets re-broken, then you see a drive and you just see a nice 40 pips. You trail above every 5-minute low, you'd be running pretty nicely now. Trader making millions. Not yet. We're getting that. So this hourly's closed bearish. It's left a little wick, but it's not huge. But we have nicely broken this level now. So if we can see this push up without grabbing the hourly lows, I still think this can drive lower. We've got our 15-minute liquidity highs mentioned and drawn on, so we can see these grabbed. We could look to continue this hourly momentum back down into the hourly low. So as long as we don't grab that, if we can grab the previous 30-minute highs and then short into that, amazing. But yeah, this is looking quite nice now. We just need some volume from this 5, and this is looking nice. Yes, the EU also had a good push. Yeah, US dollar pairs did have a really nice push, actually. A really nice push. London didn't do too much. I didn't trade London at all. London was very, very choppy because it was in this range. Where's London? Here. Wait, where's London? No, sorry, here. Yeah, here. So London did nothing yesterday. Then you got US pushed up. Grabbed all that liquidity from them highs and then completely re-broke lower. So that was pretty huge. If this 5-minute can flip bullish, you may see this have a little drive, but then a very tight stop loss. But your targets are going to be very tight. That's my only concern. Targets to the upside right now, until you break above here, kind of too tight to jump in this. This was it. Let me have a look. Antonio, let me have a look. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, so that's kind of what I mentioned. We did need to grab some previous 5-minute lows before having the push. Yeah, solid, man. So wait, what's that? You're on FXCM. Why does yours look so different to mine? Yeah, that was a nice push, man. Very nice push. Yeah, I mean, if you scalp 20-30 pips in on GJ in the Asian session, that's amazing. So you're done for the day. Done for the day in the Asian session. That's all you need. All you need. I'm just gonna... Are we grabbing the previous hourly low already? Yeah, we are. Look at that. So we're already grabbing the previous hourly low. So now if we start to reject from here, you may see this hourly start to push up. Because we're at massive hourly support. So if we were going to have a retracement higher, we had to grab the hourly lows. And that's kind of what I wanted to short into. But it looks like we're grabbing them first, which may mean you then could see this push higher. So don't jump into these shorts down here. If you start jumping into shorts here, it's very, very risky. Because this is a level where we could be grabbing some lows to reflip bullish. Look at that 5 pushing. I think I'm going to jump in this. What was that from our original short? You know, you would have just had runners at like 17 pips, man. Look at this. Look at this push. Fucking hell. Remember guys, mark on these highs. At some point these highs are going to be lovely little plays into. Let's see how this five close in 30 seconds. This is it's only the first 5 of the hourly. Seven seconds here, so it's going to close. If you get an instant top wick without regrabbing the lows, you know, you could see a short from there. But it's quite aggressive. I don't trust this move down. This 15. So I say you jump in shorts now. Like I said, it's very, very, very risky. You jump in shorts trying to follow this move, you're into instant drawdown. So you can't trust this move because you've now grabbed the previous hourly lows. So if anything, I would rather see this break higher. Come on, Goldie. Give us some direction here. All we need is just some direction. And the reason you don't want to be jumping in shorts is because you got an instant, you know, level there you could break and retest. You got another level there you could break and retest and go higher. So there's a lot of noise on gold. So you're trading right now at 30 support. So it's too aggressive to me to want to jump in this just yet. But it's alright, we got time. We got time. Yeah, there's no entry with a valid stop loss and TP anywhere in this range just for now. Like I say, if you start jumping in shorts, you know, you got to be managing right here, which is just too aggressive. Unless you've already got shorts from when we were talking about it all the way up here, you jump in shorts now, it's too risky because you got gold on the 5 minute in this very minor range. I mean, unless you trade like a 10 pip range, then sure you can trade it, but I won't trade a 10 pip range. It's too tight. Anything can happen in here. You start to get price action like this. You get a lot of wicks, a lot of false moves. This 15 is pushing beautifully. But yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda had that original entry. You know, we would have got taken out majority there. You would have had some runners into like 20 pips. There's a lovely call in Asia again, but catching that entry. around here is way too aggressive. Way too aggressive. So how's this hourly looking now? So did the hourly create a top wick? No, not really. So hourly still hasn't even retested these levels, so kind of instantly pushed down. Have you moved to Ninja? I signed up with TraderBait, but it's lagging. So I have, I'm trying to get my personal setup on Ninja Trader. So I have removed all of my previous FX funds. I'm trying to move into a futures broker. If any of you guys on stream have any recommendations, that'd be great. But I'm trying to get across to Ninja Trader. But I've been back and forth with them like fucking 5 times. Proving identity, they're trying to ask what the community is, loads of fucking stuff. But on my Top Step account, yeah, I'm trading on TraderBait. I personally haven't had any issues. I mean, I had it once where I had some lagging, but that's because I was trying to trade through TradingView. But when I trade direct off TS Trader, no, I personally haven't had any. But I know quite a few people have, so I would be cautious. Interactive brokers, yeah, I'm trying to get into interactive brokers as well. Volume sellers, Joel, we can see it, man. We can see the charts. Price has moved like 2 pips. Yeah, see, I was gonna go with AMP because you can trade on TradingView as well, but then I heard some people saying that they couldn't close trades and stuff like that. Let me see some. See, I wanted to go with AMP, but I was skeptical after what people said. Let me see reviews. So they got pretty. Wait, that's not. MC AMP futures reviews. AMP futures. They got pretty good Trustpilot reviews actually. Oh, wait, what's this 1 star? I mean, you're always gonna get some negative reviews, but yeah, I had some issues that yeah, people couldn't close trades, which was pretty crazy. I think ICT was actually trading on AMP, and he was recording it live and couldn't close a trade, which is pretty crazy. I would love to trade on Thinkorswim. Man, I love the fucking look of the Thinkorswim platform, but it's obviously only for US residents, which is really annoying. AMP is good. I love them. Maybe they are good then. If you can have AMP in other countries, yeah, maybe AMP are good. Because Ninja Trader, I've been back and forth like too many times, trying to I got my funds waiting to be put in, and I just can't fucking get one that's gonna approve me. I've had no issue. All great. Customer service is good. Commissions, cheap day fees. Yeah, nice. Maybe I will then. TDM trade. Yeah, are they not just American? I thought TD were just American. That's because what platform do they use? They use Thinkorswim, right? Is that the same fucking thing? Yeah, so they use Thinkorswim. So yeah, that's I'm sure TD are just American. When I first started trading, I tried to get set up on Thinkorswim when I was in the UK, and you can't even do it in the UK. It's literally just for US residents, which is annoying because I really like the look of the Thinkorswim platform. It looks really nice. It looks really nice. You can use Thinkorswim for Oz? I don't think you can. I think I had a look the other day. I thought it was literally just for. Yeah, they don't support Australia. If you have a contact in US, then they can help you start an account for like $500. Software is fine regardless of location. It's just you can't open accounts from here. It needs to be US proof of address. Yeah, I see. Yeah, no, I would love to use Thinkorswim, but yeah, I don't think you can. Just slightly annoying. Yeah, maybe I'll have a look at AMP. If you guys think AMP are good, I'll have a look. As long as it's got good executions and relatively cheap commissions, then that's alright. So this 5 minute, like I say, you trade in this range, you're just going to get wicked out. 5 minutes, you know, wick the support, wicking straight back up, so it's only a 10 pip range, so I just kind of have to see a little bit more from here. 30 is still trading around big 30 resistance as well. Unless you break to the lows, then amazing, you got much more downside. But in these two ranges, you got to be very careful. Thoughts on ATR as an indicator? Has its place to help you understand some volume, I guess. Let's have a look at the ATR and gold futures right now. It's pretty low. So what's the current ATR? Oh, that's not the right one. Wait. So you'd want to be looking at a. I don't know if that's the right one. Was that the right one? Yeah. Let's just see the volume in the US session 3.9. So that's not what I'm thinking of. Maybe you got to tweak the settings. I don't know. And yeah, you would tweak settings. But yeah, I mean, to understand volume in the current point move of a range, yeah, I think it can have its place. Oh yeah, let me see that chart. Yeah, Thinkorswim platform's so clean, man. I'd love to use Thinkorswim. Look at this 5 minutes chopping. 5 minutes doesn't know where it wants to go. Which is okay. We're just kind of waiting here. Like I said, we called this lovely move down. Didn't catch an entry, but it is what it is. We could catch an entry at any point. You're still going to be sticking around for the next 45 minutes, and we could have an entry at any point. So you just got to be ready for it. Can you do? I assume you can do AMP in Australia. I'll have to use maybe a UK address. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure AMP are here as well. Wait, I'm sure AMP are here. I can't know if I can see. Yeah, AMP there. Yeah, that's not got bad reviews actually. So yeah, so AMP you can use Quant Tower, which is good. You can use Sierra charts, Trading View. Yeah, nice. Yeah, you do quite a lot actually. Yeah, you do have a lot on here. Yeah, you guys from the US who can use Thinkorswim, you guys are lucky. Thinkorswim platform's clean as. Clean as. I don't know why it's such a huge platform. I don't know why they haven't. There must be some regulation as to why they can't expand elsewhere, because I know loads of people who'd be trading on Thinkorswim. If anyone hasn't seen the Thinkorswim platform, go check it out. It's clean, man. It's clean, really clean. See, look at that 30 now completely wicking back up. 15 had just left a huge wick to the lows. Like I say, if this 5 minute can start breaking above, I'll be looking for longs up into any of these liquidity regions. 15 has just given a huge wick down to that support. 5 minute created a little morning star formation there. Hasn't closed back above this level, so I can't jump in longs just yet. As soon as it does though, amazing. We will look for it. Seems like I can trade on Thinkorswim, and since I'm Canadian. Well, yeah. So what they're saying, Thinkorswim's just the platform. It's the broker that you would connect it to. I don't think you can use TD in Australia. Antonio just GJ and gold. Yeah, good man. Good man. But yeah, I've had to play around with all these ones when I first started trading. Like I had an account on Trade Zero, I believe, as well. For selling. Because my very first day trading journey was trying to trade penny stocks. So I've played around with these platforms before. I use Thinkorswim. Oh, nice. Come on, gold, man. Give us some breakouts here. To the highs or the lows, I don't care. Anywhere. That's right, you can't use Thinkorswim in Oz. Ask my friend and he's... Ah, yeah, that's what it said. It said you could, as long as you have a US address, you can. But yeah, other than that, you can't even use it in back in the UK, because that's where I very first tried to use it. I couldn't even use it in the UK. I can't remember what broker I used. I think it's probably Interactive Brokers, which are good as well, but I just don't really like the platform. So you just grab the previous 5-minute low. If this 5-minute flips high, you may see a push. What would the stop loss be? Stop loss would be 9 pips. I feel like GJ is getting the job done so easy, very clean. Yeah, it literally, man, it's the same as gold. Once it moves, man. It's so clean. Like this whole move on GJ, you know, you trail below every 5-minute stop loss. You know, you've locked in 35 pips. You've hit highs of like, man, 60, which is huge. It's like a $6,000 trade. You trade like 10 contracts, man. It's huge. Absolutely insane move. That's all you need, man. GJ and gold. You don't need anything else. Most other instruments move very different. Like Nasdaq moves very different. But GJ and gold, yeah, like in terms of our plan, yeah, they move very similar, man. Very similar. Went half risk, I got half the weight, and it moved. It's still worth it. Yeah, it's a good job, man. At least you execute, man. That's the most important part. You executed. You saw the plan, you saw the trade, you just took the trade. No hesitation. Win or loss, you just have to take the trade. That's it, man. No hesitation. So to register my address in Brazil, should be the same Canadian. I use Thinkorswim for charting. Purity wants I prefer Thinkorswim than TradingView. Yeah, I kind of think I prefer the look of the Thinkorswim than TradingView. Best for options trader, yeah, I thought so, man. Because you can trade futures on Interactive Brokers as well, but I try to set up the platform, and oh man, it's just a bit of a ball ache. I mean, you can definitely do it, but it wasn't easy. What do you think of MT5? Ah, shit, to be honest. Nah, it's fine. MT5's fine. Just don't use it on your phone. Just don't trade off your phone. The MetaTrader has its place as well. You can use MetaTrader. I used MetaTrader for fucking 5 years, but it's just not. Just use it on your computer. Don't use it on your phone. Don't trade on your phone. Since I've moved to futures, it's so nice not having an application that I can kind of like touch on my phone. Yeah, you can get the apps, but I just don't get them. I just won't even look at it. I only trade when I'm here at my desk on the charts. Whereas people are always on their MT4 taking phones in their trades, and you know, on Instagram like, oh, look at my fucking MT4 screenshots. Like, man, no one gives a fuck. It's all bullshit. But in terms of MT4 like computer platform, yeah, it's amazing. It's again, it's pretty old school, but it's all you need. You can even do most of your charting on there as well if you really want. You know, it's a bit of a ball ache, but I would you should just have 2 screens. Have your execution on one like I do here. So I have my trader bait here and then my charting here. So just do it the exact same way. So it's 11:20. You know, we still got 40 minutes. We're not seeing a whole heap of volume just yet, but like I say, as soon as you get one nice strong 5-minute closure to the highs or the lows, so we don't care. We'll take it. Tom Dante, he does some pretty gold trading vids. Fuck, I was like reading gold as in like you were talking about gold and gold as in like gold as in they're good. But yeah, he does. Yeah, I've seen Tom Dante before. Yeah, he does good videos, man. I've listened to his chat traders before. I haven't really watched too many of his YouTube videos, but yeah, he's good, man. He's good. He's very good. He's just very much a no bullshit type of person, which is what you need. What you need. 67 people tune in, guys. Drop a little like for the stream. We're gonna, as soon as we get some volume here, some damn breakouts, and we're looking for a trade at any second. Like I said, if we break to the lows, I don't care. I'll take the shorts. If we break to highs, amazing. I'll go long. I don't care. Either way, we will follow the momentum, but we just need to see it. We haven't seen it yet. But like I say, I'm still sticking around to my normal trading hours. We'll be here for another 40 minutes. we get trade in the next 40 minutes, amazing. This is usually our session, our time window where we do start seeing the most volumes. They kind of reject this little support. You're going to see this 15-minute low grab one more time. And you may actually even close pretty bearish and actually finally break this little range. Which is more so here. You're going to get a little closure below here, which is nice. But I'm also be looking at it from this region. Because all of this here, if you look left, I'm looking at this level. I'm not looking at what's going on now. All I'm looking at here, my eyes are drawn here. And I'm drawing my support based off here. And then once I let go, then I'm looking at how we're reacting here. So current level is, yeah, somewhere around here, because you got this nice support, broke resistance, big resistance. So yeah, we get a nice closure below here. You know, you may see it drive back down into, on the 15, back down into these levels. So it's just such a tight fucking range. It's like 5 pips. But I get out of bed for 5 pips. Well, I mean, I got out of bed to just watch price do nothing today, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So what? So someone said, if you guys who are using AMP, what platform are you using? Are you using Quantel Sierra, I'd assume? Maybe they are better than Ninja, I don't know. How do I go to this 5 close? 30 seconds here. Let's see if we can get a nice closure here in 30 seconds. So I want to see this 15 close below this previous 15 wick. So we filled it all in. Now we need to close below it. So you're going to get this nice 15 closure. We're looking for a top wick to drive this lower. And you can short it back down into this 30 low. We still haven't grabbed. So we grabbed the lows that we had marked out, but we haven't yet grabbed the highs. You may even see it come all the way back down into here now. Who knows? This is a big push. There we go. Amazing. Cool. So we just had the 5-minute closure. Get more of a top wick here. We'll be looking to take this lower. I need it to give a top wick so we can short this motherfucker. We finally had that breakout. So we've waited, since what? 125. We waited almost an hour for this fucking breakout. We finally had it. So let's just see if we can get a little scalp here. I need it to give a top wick though. I need to get a top wick so I can short this. So I can short this mofo for a nice little scalp. Come on, Goldie, don't just dick around. Give us an actual top wick so I can short this. Oh man, give me the top wick. Because the only reason that I need that top wick to short it, because if you jump in shorts now, your stop loss is going to have to be fairly large. And your risk to reward is, you know, you got to be managing here. So if we jump in at 0.5, but if we can get the top wick around here, then we'll get a much nicer risk reward. I use multi-charts, which is pretty good. But they got a new platform pretty much. Quantel and Ninja and TradingView, etc. Yeah, well that's what I was trying to get on. That's what I'm trying to get on Ninja. Because Ninja look pretty similar to the point. Oh, look at this push now. As soon as you break out, she's just pushing. The more this pushes down in Asia though, the more you may see this flip later on. Let me see how this daily is looking. How's this daily starting to look? Daily break above, reflip bearish, top wick, re-breaking low. So yeah, you got these lows and these highs at all levels of interest. So the short that we are talking about today's hit our huge downside, the entire downside target, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So I don't know if George is still here, but George was talking about this inverse head and shoulders as well, which is actually now playing out. I think this is what we kind of see in this in August. You know, you're not seeing big drives. You know, we are still dropping like 30 pips, but the way we're getting down is just so corrective. But it's okay. It's what it is. Come on, I can't rent this. Send you a fake email. painful when you just have to watch gold push where you want with no entry. And the reason I say no entry, I mean, there's an entry, but I'm talking about an entry with a valid stop loss and a valid target. You know, I could call this entire move down, but if I can't get an entry of where it makes sense, you know, if you just jump in shorts now, stops above here, you got to be managing here at like 10 pips. It's like it's not worth it. When I say I'm looking for an entry, I'm basically meaning I'm looking for an entry where I can get in with a nice stop loss where it makes sense and a nice TP. Obviously, I'm not like struggling to click fucking sell on my platform. I'm looking for a place where it makes sense. I used to hear people when I first started trading. I'd say people here say like, you know, they call the entire move. They say, I'm just looking for an entry. I'm like, what do you mean you're looking for an entry? You don't just go on your platform and click buy or sell? But when I say that, I mean I'm looking for a place where I can get in where it makes sense. So if anyone was wondering, what does it mean he's looking for an entry? Just press the damn button. It means I'm just looking for a valid entry. Do we have any news in London today? I don't think we do. Let's have a look. There's no bank holidays, is there? No. Let's have a look at the calendar. No news. Which is fine. But yeah, Thursday and Friday are going to be very big days for the US dollar. Very, very big days. Very volatile days. So any kind of move you're seeing now on gold could be completely retraced when you get that news later on in the week. So just be wary of how that weekly is looking. Oh, look at that. Lovely close there on the 13.15. If this 5 can give us a nice top wick and grab this previous high, I want to look to short this. Let me just get her ready just in case we can get this shorted. So shorting from down here, looks like we're now going to come all the way back down into his 20 pips, which is beautiful. So if this instantly pushes up, we're going to be looking for a short here. We're going to be looking for this, and we're going to be looking for something like this. This low, because we've come this low now. These lows here all look like nice targets now. So we want this 30 to give us this broken below this key level here, give us a top wick, retest it, which will be the liquidity grab of the 5-minute highs, and then we can see that continuation back lower. So we kind of have all time frames lining up now, which is good. This is what we want to see. And we'll be looking to short it down into yesterday's low. Fuck, it's cold, man. Bristol's fucking cold. Come on, Goldie. A little bit more. A little bit more. Come on, let me just get this ready up just in case we have to market execute some sells here. A little bit more. Has to grab the previous 5-minute high. And you probably have stops, maybe something like this. Be risking like a potential $800 in the trade. So I'm not in yet. I'll tell you guys when I enter. Just see, it's a nice push up here. I think you may push this a little bit higher. I'm just looking at this 30 level around here. I think you can see it just a little push, a little bit more. Am I going to be a dick for a tick? So I'm not in this just yet. I'm kind of watching, I'm just watching a little bit more around these wicks here, to see if we're going to see this little spike like we are. I'm not in this just yet. Yeah, I may even just wait for it to flip out a little bit. Let me just see if we get some signs of rejections here. Not a bad place to start taking some sells though. I just want to see some small signs of rejections here. You think this 15 and 30 can have this flip back down into the lows. Nice thing about this trade is the stop loss is very nice. You're risking only 13 pips. Well, you'd be risking like, because as soon as this flips, then you start to trail, but you'd be risking like around $700. You'd be managing around here, and hard stops would go above there. If anyone did snipe that, you probably got a very nice entry now. Let me just see if this can spike up a little bit more. So I'm just seeing if this is going to close like this. This 5-minute close is bullish. Then you're going to see this next 5 grab it and push down, and you're going to see the next 5 do this, and then you're going to do this. And I want to be looking to get on this one, unless this 5 flips bearish. If this 5 starts to flip bearish, then I may just put in a sell stop. So ideally, this, like I say, this 5 minute closes like this. The next 5 spikes it out, doesn't flip bearish, and the next 5 gives that nice 3-pin pattern. Amazing. Take the sell. You may see it flip from here. If we get signs of rejections of flipping from here, then I'll look for a sell stop. And then you got one more minute. Because if you take a sell stop on this gold on now, so you can have a sell stop below the low. If we don't get that formation I'm wanting, if this candle flips bearish, then you've got a stop loss of like 10 pips, which is very nice. But I'd prefer this to close like maybe somewhere around here, wick up the previous 5 a little bit more, and then we'll be looking for the flip out. 30 is now retesting that level. If anyone did snipe that little entry there, there's a little half risk. You know, you enter the second position once it flips. Good job. Oh, there you go. It's already flipping. "30 seconds here. We've got time." Probably should have taken a little half risk there. If anyone did snipe that, man, just go break even. If it wicks up again, you get a better entry. Excuse me. If I can choke on my coffee here, because I missed that snipe. 30s, look, see this 30s retesting nicely. So is the 15, and so is the 5. So all time frames are aligning very well, which is what you want to see. So there you go, just close. We're going to push. Pushing. So I missed that one. There it is. If anyone took it, good job. I'm feeling this gold move. So what are you hitting already? You're already hitting 10 pips. Look at that. You'll be looking to target these lows. How do you go break even on trade of 8? So if you're in the sells, you want to put in a buy order. So you want to be buying back what you're selling. No, I'm not in a man. I gave it, but I'm not in it. I'm not really feeling this move. But yeah, the setup's very valid. I got too much plan to do. But yeah, for anyone who did take this, good job. It's a very valid play. You're already pushing like 14 pips, which is beautiful. There's 2 entries. You had an entry there, and you also had an entry here. So there's 2 opportunities to get involved in that. You want to be looking to target. You'll probably see these lows get grabbed now. Somewhere down here looks pretty nice. There you go. Let's push. There's the push. So you could even trail a stop like above. Let me just put this up here. So you could even trail a stop above this current 5. You know, you're locking in like 5 pips. There you go. You're hitting 16 pips now. Yeah, all time frames aligned there. So you got the 30 break, 30 top wick, reflip bearish, same as the 15 top wick, reflip and bearish, same as the 5 minute, grabbing the previous 5 minute highs and now reflip. So called this exact entry exactly the same as up here, but this time it actually gave us the entry with a valid stop loss. So you got in a trade with a 7 pip stop loss, and you're already hitting like a 1 to look at that. You're already hitting like already a 1 to 3 resort. So it's amazing. That's the trade of the day. That's the trade of the day right there. Who else has given trades like that in the Asian session? I don't know. Twice as well. You know, I gave the one here and I gave him the second one there. So look at that, you're about to smash TP. So what have you just hit? You just hit 20 pips? Yeah, you just hit 20 pips. So you can be secure at 80%. Let the runner do its thing. That's your Asian session done. Asian session done. So for you guys, you just locked in like a nice little 1 to 3, nice 20 pip move on gold on a Tuesday morning, just by following the stream. Beautiful how I got in on the break of that low. Yeah, that's nice edge around. Taking the break of the low. So you could have taken like half in. You could have taken the second half there. So you got the break of the low, which is nice. The reason the retest one was nice is because there was no bottom wick on the current 30 or 15. So you're basically shorting that into it, flipping into that bottom wick. So now that you've got the bottom wick, that's where you're going to be securing 80% and go and break even. We never entered. You maybe didn't enter. Lots of other people did. I gave the entire entry, the entire stop loss, the entire TP. If you didn't take it, then that's totally fine. But plenty of people entered. Same thing happened on GJ, so I had to take the same, or it wouldn't have made sense. Yeah, 100%, man. If you just that's so important, Antonio. Some people just cherry pick their trades. You'll take this one, but then when it presents itself for some reason, you won't take the other one. So if you're gonna take one of them, you have to take all of them. I've only ever heard people bash the Asian session. You're the man, bro. A good send. Yeah, well, Daniel, I know, man. I know. People bash the Asian session, man. If you get, like I say, you get these 20 to 30 to 50 pip moves in Asian 2 to 3 times a week. For you guys who are trading in Australia, you catch one of them 2 to 3 times a week, or even once or twice a week. Man, that's amazing. You take that short 10 contracts, you close there like 80% at like 17. Be conservative, say you've just made like 1,700 in 10 minutes, right there. So Asian sessions are not dead. People just don't know how to trade it. People expect the same volume in US, which is obviously not the case, but for day traders and scalpers who are only really going for like 15, 20 pip moves, man, that's it right there. You just made 20. If you go look back at every Asian session between 2 to 3 a.m. London time, you see way more than 20 pip pushes almost every time. Did anyone else on Zoom catch the play? Anyone else take it? I didn't take it. I got too many things to think about now. I'm moving, so I'm just gonna be giving you guys the trades. You guys can just take them. But yeah, I got too much to think about this week. No, I was too sleepy. Oh no, my food was burning. Oh no, let it burn. You gotta let it burn for the pips. Hey bro, when will your course come out on gold trading method? The best way I learn is by watching something over again. Jordy, it won't be until like maybe a few months or something. I kind of want to do it properly, and I'm not going to be upselling it. It's just going to be part of the community. But I mean, you can still watch like all the previous trade breakdowns of trades we've taken like this, and you'll be able to put the pieces together. But I'll just be breaking it down in a lot more depth. So gold late leaving a double bottom now. I think you're going to spike these lows a little bit more. How self-critical are you of your trades? Do you find yourself often second-guessing your trades for the worst? Nah, never really. You have to get your trading to a point of either, like I say, the trade is there or it's not. So if the trade is there, you have to take it. Otherwise, if you start cherry-picking your trades and taking random trades, that's the reason you're going to get random results. So you have to have a detailed plan of where you get your trading to a point of like, is the trade there, yes or no? If the answer is yes, you have to take the trade. I caught 12 pips at the top, but closed early. Hey, 12 pips is good, man. You took 12 pips in the Asian session. Good job. Good job, man. Good job. Good trade. If you made money in this Asian session, good job. 10, 15, 20 pips, who cares? It's profit. You've taken money out of the markets this morning. We're not even into the London session yet. So, good job, man. Good job. But yeah, no, I'm not really that self-critical. Maybe sometimes, but it's very rare. Like I say, the only time people are hesitant is because they either don't know or they don't trust their plan, or they don't have one at full stop. And if you don't have a plan, then you're just pissing in the wind. You don't know what you're doing. You can't come into trading with not knowing what you're going to trade, what size you're going to trade, and what plan you're going to trade. People just come into the markets with no plan, and they just take random positions. You see people's like MT4, and you got like 15 positions. So you take good trades. You need 1 to 2 good trades a day. There's your one trade of the day before you've even got into the London US session. That's literally you done for the day. You need to keep watching all these moves. But yeah, people have no plan. Like, if anyone doesn't have a plan, if anyone doesn't have a journal, and you're wondering why you're not doing well, that's exactly why. The amount of people who say to me, Aaron, I'm not consistent. I say, let me see your plan, let me see your journal. And they go, oh, I don't have one. It's like, there's your answer. There's your answer right there. Okay, everyone, take care of it. Take it easy, Antonio, man. Enjoy, man. Talk soon, man. They're cleaner trades in Asia than London, New York. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, definitely, yeah. Sometimes in New York, it's very hard to catch a move like this with a 7 pip stop loss in the New York session. Whereas in Asia, you can. If you're just going for like 15, 20 pips, but then your stop loss has to be like 10 max, 10 to 12. But if you trade that in New York, sometimes your stop loss has to be like 25 to 30 pips. So yeah, you can get nicer stop loss. Obviously the volume, in New York you can catch 20 pips in 5 minutes, but in Asia you can still catch good scalps. You just have to be patient and wait for them, and just wait for volume. I didn't trade during any of this or any of this. As soon as we broke out, that's where we go. Amazing, cool. There's the confirmation. You've broken it. Retesting. Take the move lower. You just have to wait for the breakouts, and you have to wait for the volume. Otherwise, you will get chopped up. If you try and trade during this, you try to trade during this. Like I said, someone was saying, the bears are massive control here. It's like the price literally didn't do anything. You wait for the breakouts, and then you get the trade. Don't be fooled by false volume. Wait for breakouts of clear ranges. You've got a very nice clear breakout. It's a huge breakout. You get the retest, you grab the previous 5-minute highs, you get the 30 top wick. Amazing, it flips back bearish. So you just have to be patient. You just have to understand that you're not going to be able to. Sometimes you will. Sometimes you'll take a trade in Asia and it will go 15, 20 pips in one 5-minute candle, but it's not going to be as quick as it does in US. So you just have to know how to trade it. But if you guys do want to trade Asia, you can trade very consistently profitable just trading the Asian session. Don't think you can't. Don't be fooled. You just have to know how to approach it, and it's literally exactly like I've just showed you guys. What's up here? But yeah, I'll probably recap this one at some point for you guys on YouTube. For anyone who did miss it or didn't take it or doesn't know why I took it, it's totally okay if you're new to the streams. The more you watch, the more you'll learn. But I'll recap it at some point. But it's a very, very clean trade. It's probably gonna hit full TP here in a second. So if you're trading above every 5-minute high, you're still hovering in this position. So if you trade that on futures, you just locked in like, when I said to close 80%, you just locked in like 1,500 in literally 5-10 minutes, not even 10 minutes. In and out, done. Yeah, I think Top Step still aren't accepting any new members just yet, I believe. So you have to wait till Top Step come back up again. Hopefully it's soon for you guys. But yeah, they paused all new people until they get it. They get up to scratch with the current ones. Good call. Yeah, thank you, man. Glad you saw it. Like I say, I'll recap it at some point because it was a very, very valid trade and a very, very simple trade, and it had really nice liquidity grabs. And these little liquidity grabs are something at some point that if you guys in the community, when I do release the price action course, I'm going to dive into this in a lot more depth because this is very, very important. This is so key. This grab of the previous highs is very, very important. One thing I've learned is showing up to every session. Yeah, absolutely, man. Like I say, even if you didn't take that short, as long as you're seeing it happen and you're seeing me call the moves and seeing how you can approach it, the more you see me do that, the more you will be able to see these moves for yourself, and it becomes second nature, man. So you're showing up. That's the most important part, man. Good job. You've shown up, so that's already a winner for the day, man. Good job. Whether you made money or not, it doesn't really matter. You showed up. Good job. But yeah, soon guys, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna, it's probably just gonna push down to its TP, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing. But yeah, we'll come back in like 4 hours for the London session, 7 AM London time. So Zoom guys, I'll see you in like about 4 hours. I need to go paint my wall. So yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye, bye, bye. Alright, where are we here? Alright, YouTube fam, I'm gonna wrap up here. That was the little move of the day. Very quick little scalp opportunity right there. Now for me, I'm gonna let Asia do its thing and come back again for the London session about 4 hours of the community. So if you guys want to watch me trade London as well, follow the link, come join us, learn the strategy, make some bank, and if you guys did make some profit in this little scalp, good job. Remember, go live in the Asian session every Tuesday and Thursday, in the London session every single Wednesday and Friday. I won't be on this Thursday because I am moving house, but I'll be back Wednesday tomorrow in the London session. If I'm set up in my house, then we'll do a Thursday London session as well. But enjoy, trade safe, remember, drop a little like, share with everyone, get everyone on the streams, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.